I'm at a training school for a technical course, and on display they have some old signalling equipment. These would have been in signal boxes. I don't think they would have all come from the same box because there's a different variety of equipment, so they would probably come from various boxes. But we've got a block instrument here, and these things are getting harder and harder to find because as time progresses, re-signalling schemes sweep these away, so they end up either in skips or hopefully people treasure them somewhere. And some examples find their way into training schools like these. But this is a 3-position block instrument. We've got this knob there. It doesn't work at the moment because it's not wired up, but you've got the indications here, and you've got this knob that you can turn. You press the button in, that's to line clear, and there are also these little flaps which seem to be reminder appliances, so that the signalman doesn't forget there's a train at the signal. For safety really. All these things came about as a consequence of accidents usually and disasters. That's a signal repeater. It tells you if the signal's on or off. That's a track circuit indication. All these, because they're not wired, they're all showing wrong, or in the case of tracks, track occupied, which you will also realise is a fail-safe method as well. Track occupied, points indication, another track circuit indication, and that I think was for what's that? That must be for a signal as well. Yellow, maybe that was for a distant signal perhaps, but it would have been directly above the lever for the signal it's indicated for. Some of them have got nice little makers plaques on. That's W.R. Sykes. If you can see that. This one, I'm not sure what that is. That's looks like some special local apparatus, but it's stamped L&NWR Stockport, an area I used to work in. Tele department number 71, so that would be telegraph department. And again, it's just got this knob on it to operate it. This is an interesting instrument. Again, another block instrument. Don't know what region this has come from. It looks like it looks to me like, well, it says Newtown on it, but I'm not sure where that is. But you've got the big rotary knob there. And with a combined bell plunger as well. This one is for a signal lamp. As it explains, you've either got a lamp in or a lamp out, and that will have been from the days of oil lamps when they had a pyrometer, and then when the flame went out, the pyrometer would cool down and it would show lamp out, so the signalman could then send the lamp man out to get it going again. This is obviously a more modern edition. I don't know what that's for, or even if it's meant to be there. And here we have, of course, the bell, which would have been a familiar sight and sound all over the railways, and still is in some areas. We can give that a go. So he'd receive one to call his attention, and then depending on the train it would then dictate the number of bells received, so he'd know what train to expect. And this little plaque on it there says it was, you probably can't see that because it is hard to see. It says it was restored by Crewe S&T Service Centre in 1991. So an interesting little collection there. I'll just round off with 16 bells to test the block instrument. Loud and clear, very good.